cos theta, we are going to use the cos table, no longer the sine table, because the cos theta is said to be the ratio of the adjacent side to the hypotenuse. Now, as the value of x of theta keeps increasing, you discover that the value of the adjacent side keeps decreasing from 1 to 0. From 0, it increases towards the negative x-axis to -1 and increases back to 0. From 0, it goes back to 1. So we shall look at the value of each of these angles. Cos 0.3, you have to use a different table. So this is already my sine table. I shall then make use of my cos table. So this is the cos table. You have it there, cosines of angles, where angles is in degrees. So you have the same thing as applicable in the sine table, where you have your values of your angles, the whole number part of your angles, and then you have the fractional part appearing here. For the value of cosine 0.3, this is said to be 0.3, and 0.3 is said to be 1.0. So this is said to be 1.0. It's still approximately 1.0, because at this point, when the angle is still this 0.3, so it's something like that. Let's just presume it's like this, but at this point it's still this, where the adjacent side, which is this, is said to be equal to the hypotenuse. So you still have it to be 1 divided by 1, which is 1 approximately. Okay, so that's why it's giving us 1.0000. Now your angles are always written to 4 decimal places. So next is cos 60.5. Cos 60 is still within the range of acute angle. So go to your cos table and check out cos 60.5. So for cos 60.5, this is 60. So we have 60.01234, which is said to be 0.4924. 0.4924. We shall also look for cos 88 using your sine table. Cos 88, you go down, 88.0 is said to be 0.0349. 0.0349, whereas cos 45.2 is said to be 0.7046. 0.7046. Next is cos 26. Cos 26.0. This is said to be 0.8988. 0.8988. This is cos 108. And we have already established that 108 is not an acute angle. That makes it to fall in the second quadrant. Now, in the second quadrant, cos is negative, only sine that is positive. So we shall take the negative value of cos 72, because 108 now falls in the second quadrant, making it a negative. Negative in the sense that the value of the adjacent in this place is now decreasing to -1. So it's negative. So that makes cos 108 to be equivalent to minus cos 72 degrees. You can use your calculator to confirm this. Going back to our cos table, we shall look for 72. So 72 under 0 is said to be 0.3090. But because it is 180, this gives us minus 0.3090. Next is cos 135, and we have said that cos 135 is equivalent to cos 45, but 135 is in the second quadrant, and cos in the second quadrant is said to be negative. So we shall look for the value of minus cos 45. which is equivalent to cos 135. So cos 45 under 0 is said to be 0.7071. So this is equal to minus 0.7071. And the last on the cosine column is cos 111.5. And we have established that 111.5 is said to be equivalent to 68.5. So cos 111.5 is equivalent to minus cos 68.5. I shall then look for cos 68.5. 68.01235. That is 0.3665 minus 0.3665. So these are your values for your cos theta. Kindly like our videos as you watch, while we recommend that you subscribe to our channel if you are yet to do so. Also turn on the notification bell so as to be notified whenever a new video is being uploaded. We also recommend that you use the comment section to interact with me on areas that are still difficult for you to understand. Also share the links with your friends and family so that they can also benefit from this class. We shall then take the tangent of each of the angles using the tan table.